Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat. YouTube.com. Baseball trade happened. My Yankees traded Mr. Chapman to the Cubs. A rumored trade for a while. And I think this is a trade for both teams that works out pretty good. Looking at it, the Yankees, on the Yankees side of it, they got Chapman for an all-time discount. And now they flip him, okay, for two top prospects. If you combine this with the first Adam Warren trade, they get back Adam Warren with the Cubs earlier in the year. The Yankees basically traded a possible rental of Chapman for the Cubs for Sterling Castro and two prospects. And you get back Adam Warren. This is a win-win. The Yankees got a 19-year-old shortstop ranked, I believe, like 25th, okay, in all of baseball. So what were they supposed to do? A lot of people, prospects are traded for prospects. Yeah. What are you going to do with Chapman? Okay, you got to hold on to them. You're barely 500, and he could walk anyway. The fact of the matter is, if you trade him, you get prospects. Okay, you get back Adam Warren. And there's still a possibility that you could sign him this coming offseason. And for the Cubs, it makes them, I think, a legit contender now. They needed help in the bullpen. They have the offense. The bullpen is where they were lacking. This makes them a legit threat. And if you're a Cub fan, you should be happy that you're keeping Kyle Schwarber, who, that's the rumor that the Yankees wanted to get, is Kyle Schwarber. It didn't work out that way. And, this is where it is now, what the trade was. But, again, I just want to keep going back and saying that the Yankees came out like bandits. It's an excellent trade, again, that works out for both teams. Cubs are having a hot season, but they need a good closer. Now they have Chapman, okay? Face it, the Yankees aren't going anywhere this season, so the time to rebuild for the future starts now, which is exactly what they did. Great start with Torres, 19-year-old. By the time he comes up, it will be a few years. But you got Torres, McKinney, Crawford. You got Adam Warren back. Adam Warren, I think he was always a solid pitcher here in New York. Warren moves back, I think, to the long reliever spot starter role. And they get younger with someone they could groom for third base, which I think is where Torres would go. Torres, given, how they have Castro and Didi at second and short in the middle infield there. And two outfielders. One can become a corner outfielder, a center fielder. I hate to see Chapman go, okay? But this way, you still have Miller and Betances at the end of games and are building toward the future. Get a bat, get another arm. Consider bringing up Judge once he's back healthy again, or slot Beltran to DH if you can get another outfielder, and see what happens. This is a team, as much as I love them, the Yankees, they need to retool. Getting top prospects back, Warren back, makes this a very relevant and terrific trade. As long as we keep BNM, Betances, and Miller, we are as good as we could be. Who knows? Okay, if Chapman brought this much, can you imagine what Miller might bring if, and I say if, they decide to trade him, who's under control still, Miller, for a little bit longer than Chapman? He is younger as well, too. And I think Chapman has 2 more years left on his... Miller has 2 more years left on his contract. So imagine what they could get. Okay? If you're looking at it at a Cubs perspective, you might be saying to yourself, why is everyone saying that we gave up too much, which I've been reading in the message boards? Torres, likely never to see the field at shortstop in Chicago anyway. You could say that. McKinney blocked by, 5 to 6 big league outfielders and another few AAA outfielders. Warren was probably your worst pitcher in the Cubs bullpen. And Crawford, 22 years old and still an A-ball. You Cub fans might be saying that this is a steal. Could be. I mean, they kept all their big league talent. Contreras, Schwarber, still with the team. You know, you could have Contreras and Schwarber, what? Maybe switching between catching and playing the outfield. Javi taking the role as an everyday second baseman once Zobrist leave. Soler playing left field when facing a southpaw. If you're a Cub fan, this team might compete for another 3 years and you might be about ready to cry. Good trade for both teams all around. Check out my other channel, Tom Brand 1. It is funny, I promise you. I hope all is well, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.